Four men stood. Okay. This poem is called The Crate. It's on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Four men stood in the Holy Land. There lay a crate holding prize, push as they may to bring on the day, a game they all played to win. My land, your land, what of God's land? Remember all the founders as one small band? One pushed north and one pushed south, another to the east and the west posed a match, all by the Sea of Galilee, striving as one could, not thriving to do good, and all bring offense to the crate of wood. When they were all done, what is the outcome? In this beautiful land where the prophets once walked, say one gave up, said enough to the tough, and rested a short while alongside the crate. If he was the north, and the south she should win, then pushing north this covered up bin. The north lay aside, the great of the tide, the winner struggling to give, the lost a free ride. The east and the west pushing out all their best, as the rest watch and wonder the perilous mess. The east sees the easy, taking breather in the breezy. The west follows suit as he looms in the loot. And then for the victor, where will he go when he recognizes the grass God did sow? We won, and he did scream. The wise laid to rest, the watchman did shout, for he might have been right in the pale of the night. Yet upon the sight of opening day, the crate might have been clay, mingled with black roses, the blooming of pain, free innocence lost to the gain with a cost. Where is the good in this stall from the peace? Do you label a forehead, build a wall of deceased? The labels were cast like a steady disaster, the faces were hidden in the ways of the mind. Mind you, like a newborn I stare, of life I do care, the humility of cleansing, and dare I ask caring? But with the cause stemming groan, could I live on the border towns and call them my home? With empathy I sat under hours of whose way is that, and the world she did turn while living in a steady burn, as the very air of life becoming friction on the face of a toy. The toy was a top and I was but a boy, and as I was young I spun two together from the comforts of weather they spun. I'd see the falling on the unsteady one, and on the other a pure and plain, steadfast spinning, the earth and the world like a man with a compass, twirling about the forward way. In anger like a bud, the wretched seed of a weed, sprouting round earth, rooting towards below, beneath what once rotted in decay, reaching over deeper into the ways of the lost days, lost life, touching the existence of many until one small forgiveness, a life-yielding sort, waters of life to the humane ways exhort, surrounded by good things, and all branching out into the light of day we part from yesterday's ways, and with our hearts in all that is said, that is to say, the flower bed and we of the clay, defenses surround as good works around. What is bad, though I once feared it? Let us speak faithful to triumph in spirit. Please build a house for him, not my choosing, but him I do follow, how so I learned. Lay your eyes on the middle ground where some sometimes fail to see, like a bridge that is. I am warmer like water. What was in that crate?